qualitative. There are two types of measures. One is quantitative, second is qualitative. Okay, so let's study these. First I'll give the classification. See here, credit control under RBI is done via two ways. One is quantitative measures, second is qualitative measures. Quantitative means what? Everything which I can measure in numbers, I can count. That is known as quantitative. CRR, I can count. CRR is 3.5, 4, 4.5, 6, 10, whatever it is. SLR, I can count. Bank rate, I can count. Repo, count. Reverse repo rate, count. MSF, I can count. So everything can be counted over here. But what is qualitative then? Qualitative means which I can't count. For example, credit rationing. Rationing means what? Has anyone amongst you taken that sugar and rice in your childhood on that ration stores? Rations, right? Rationing stores. There were there no earlier. Nowadays many of us are not going there, right? So rationing. So it means it is given a limited number of stock to you. So same logic is applied over there. Consumer credit control, margin requirements, so moral suasion and direct action. So these 5 elements come under qualitative. We'll study these 5 today. Okay, quantitative I'll take it tomorrow. So today we'll be studying these qualitative measures. So let's start. First, before going ahead, download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. In this app you'll be getting all the premium study materials plus live classes, ebooks, tests, everything. Okay, so immediately download it. Okay. Now before going ahead, let me ask you one question. Okay, means I'll ask this question, but let me take the revision just now what I said. Write one quantitative measure. Write one quantitative measure which RBI follows. Let me see in the comment section. Write one quantitative measure. Anyone, quantitative. I don't want qualitative now. Quantitative. Anyone, you can just write. Yes. Correct. Many of you are typing correctly. CRR, SLR, correct. Repo, reverse repo. All these. MSF. Okay. All these are which can be counted. These are quantitative. Okay, done everyone. Let's move on then. What is OMO? Open market operations. What is this? Okay, let me read the choices. Outright purchase or sale of government securities by the Reserve Bank. Purchase or sale, both. Okay. Outright sale of government securities by RBI. Only sale. Outright purchase of government securities by RBI. So only purchase. So what is it? Only purchase, only sale, or both purchase and sale? What is it? What do you say? It is? Okay. So it is everyone. See this. This is A. Outright purchase and sale. OMO handles both purchase and sale. Okay. Then who handles only one? Who handles only one? This is under MSS, not MSF. See this. MS. Market Stabilization Scheme, MSS. Okay, MSS is brought by RBI in case of very urgent needs. If there is huge liquidity in the market, so that liquidity needs to be sucked up. Liquidity money, that's huge money. If there is huge money in the market, inflation very important. Okay, inflation rises. So to control inflation, RBI will suck the money out of the system through sale of government securities. Okay, so sell the securities and get money in the bank. So this is only in MSS. But what is OMO then? OMO is purchase and sale of government securities. Okay, rationing of lecture. What are you doing? Look at this. Points is now focusing on these 5 points: credit, consumer credit control, margin requirement, suasion, and direct action. Okay. So now we do the first one. Rationing of credit is a method by which central bank seeks to. So rationing of credit. What does it do? Reduction of loans and advances. Fixed ceiling on specific categories of loans and advances. Distribute money on ration cards. Only. Does it do ration card? What is this? This is laughable, isn't it? So that is out. C is out. So it can be maximum fixing amount of loans and advances. That is a point. Fixing specific categories of loans. So definitely this can also be the case. Means what? Have you seen any category like this? Okay, I'll ask you 2-3 questions. Which category of loans have higher rate of interest as compared to normal loans? Higher. How many of you have seen done builder finance. Builder finance. That means those developers come to buildings, right? Builders finance. Always check in your bank. Your builder finance will always have a higher rate than the normal rate of interest. Always. Why? Because these are a bit riskier businesses, and importantly, second, not only riskier, because here now every business is risky. And the point over here is builder gets money from the customers, from his customers. So why should we give double finance? That's why this is a special category of loan. So coming back, so what is the answer? A, B or D? Means both A and B. What is it? It is D. A and B both. Okay, both them. Consumer control policy tool used the Bank of India too. So consumer credit control. Now this is second measure, right? We first rationing. Now consumer credit control is used by RBI to control the demand and supply of money or liquidity in the economy. Control the demand and supply of money in the economy, but not liquidity in the economy. Means control demand and supply, but not liquidity. Control liquidity in the economy, but not demand and supply. And something related to credit cards. Credit, so credit. Okay, is it that? Let me see who can answer this now. Okay, let's take one hint. This is out. Okay, nothing related to credit card. Okay? So is it control of demand and supply and liquidity? Means both of them, either this or that, or only single something, either demand supply or liquidity. What is the option? A, B or C? Everyone. It is correct. A, right? Control demand and supply or liquidity in the economy. The main job of RBI is controlling the liquidity and in fact inflation. If liquidity is more, inflation is more. So that's why RBI has to always check the liquidity in the system. Okay. So that is the answer. Consumer credit control is used for controlling the demand and supply or the liquidity. Now third one, margin requirement. As per the margin requirement guidelines of RBI, all standardized OTC derivatives should be traded on the exchanges or electronic platforms where appropriate. So all these OTC derivatives should be traded on exchanges or electronic platforms. Okay, there's some platform called Trades. Anyone knows Trades? TREDS. Many of the things now. Okay? Yeah. So move on. All standardized OTC derivatives should be traded on exchanges, electronic platforms where appropriate. All OTC derivatives should be cleared through central counterparties, CCPs. One of the CCP in India is named CCIL, Clearing Corporation of India. Okay. Third, non-centrally cleared derivatives should be subject to higher capital requirements, and also the derivatives should attract margin requirements. So non-centrally cleared means suppose it is 1-to-1. Here, firstly understand what is the question actually. Remember, there are two types of transactions in this bonds. This is all related bonds only. So because it's stated traded, like derivatives are traded. So every derivative has a bond as such. Bond has a derivative. So there are two types of transactions in all these derivatives. One is firstly OTC, over the counter, and second is through this CCIL, third party. This is what the question is. Okay, this is third party. This question is about third party. So in third party CCIL, what do we have? We have buyer, we have seller, and in between there is a diaphragm or the pool, that is CCIL. Okay, whereas in OTC product there is only one buyer and one seller and nobody in between. Now what are they doing? What is the risk which they are carrying? Nobody knows. Whereas in CCIL, we know that, see how many, these many transactions are from the buyer side, these many are from the seller side, and this much is the risk. So this is always the best option. But still some banks are dealing in OTC. So this is regarding the C part. Non-centrally cleared derivatives should be subject to higher capital requirements. So if I am doing 1-to-1, it should have higher capital requirements. Okay. So what is the answer now? A, B, C or D? All of the above. Answer is D. All of the above. Okay. First two are about the standardized OTC, this traded this exchanges, and third next one is about OTC one. Okay. Before moving ahead, subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel, you will be getting number one free YouTube series on all the subjects, all the topics related to JIB and CIB. Secondly, you will be getting the updates, latest updates. So subscribe to it immediately. Click on the bell icon. Very important one. Okay. Now fourth one, moral suasion. What is suasion? Suasion means, suppose if your mother tells you, or your father tells you, or your wife tells you, okay, don't go there. There, these people are bad. Your friends are all bad. Don't go there. Or don't sit with them on Saturday nights. All bad person. What is that? That is suasion. Suasion means telling you not to do anything or something. Okay? So what is moral suasion? It is a type of influencing procedure which is applied by central banks to keep the pressure on commercial banks in order to abide by the monetary policies that are established. It is carried out by transferring speeches, seminars, and meetings, and all of the above. So suasion means not influencing the procedure which is applied by central banks. So influencing the procedure, correct? Yes, it is applied by central banks. To keep the pressure on the commercial banks, that is also correct. To abide by monetary policy, because otherwise they don't abide by monetary policy, the bank will face liquidity risk. Okay? Because monetary policy is mainly for liquidity. Always remember this monetary policy of RBI is mainly for short-term liquidity, and if the banks don't follow this, they will be faced with a liquidity problem. And it is carried out by transferring speeches. Here, suasion is never given directly by RBI that don't do this, do that. They will deliver speeches, seminars, and tell you, let's see, this sector is going down now. Be very cautious when lending to the sector. It means what? They are telling you don't lend to that sector. But you can't say directly. So they are telling you be cautious. Through seminars, speeches, meetings, whatever they call, right? So that's it. Okay? Next one. What is direct action of RBI? Direct action. Now this is something different. What is suasion? Suasion was they didn't tell you directly. But direct action, they tell you directly. Enforce both qualitative and quantitative credit controls. Enforce. Okay, enforce. Directions issued by central bank regarding lending and investment. Directions. Look at the words. Enforce. Direction means what is direction? Do this. Direction. Adopted in some commercial bank or does not cooperate with the central bank. So does not cooperate. If somebody doesn't cooperate after telling 1,000, you have to take the direct action. Right? So it's all about. Okay, clear man? All the 5 things we have covered regarding the qualitative measures. Now let me discuss, give you the homework. Which among the following institutions have to maintain CRR? First to maintain CRR, commercial, NBFCs, urban cooperatives, state and central cooperatives. So look at options A, B and C. Only A, C and D, only A and C, all are that. Who? That is your homework. Take it very easy. Okay. Now let me come to the batch. See this, power revision batch. Okay. And see this, in this revision batch, we are covering all the numericals, objective questions, case studies, everything. Fast batch. And if you can't attend a batch because of some bank timings, pressures, you can go for the video course. Okay. 8% of it will presently double on Mahapacks. Let me show you. Okay. So go at 24/7. In the app, you will be getting 1% extra discount. Okay. So click CAIIB and CAIIB on page itself. Click on CAIIB 23. Now you will see the batches immediately. This pack revision batch. English. Click on. You will get the details of all the details, plans, everything. That's what it is, isn't it? Click on the details. What details are covered? Everything is over here. Now, the fee is 85, 78% off, but I'll give you 2% more. Click on this. In fact, 3% more. Put code I432. Okay? Click on apply. See this, you are getting 80% and 1% if you are going to the app. In the app, you are getting the coin systems. So, click on this to get this 59 and 59. It's a huge discount you are getting. Okay? Go for it. In fact, you can go Mahapacks. In Mahapacks, I'll tell you something. Focus everyone attention. In Mahapack, you get electives also. Okay, so you can join the Mahapack. Same, it was there. Okay, let me show you. See this. Go to Mahapacks. Okay. In fact, I can show you the video courses because exams are very near, isn't it? Video courses. See this. CAIIB courses. Then good video courses. Many of you don't have time, right? Course and find the details. All the details. All the